Hello everybody and welcome back to Hoot and Pantai for Farming Simulator 25. Now, it has been quite a while. It was back in March when we were last on here. Now that's my fault for just pushing this to the back and kind of forgetting about it. I've seen a lot of things going on with Farm Sim. There's a few patches that are coming out, a few issues that people have been having, updates that are going on, have been breaking things. Now I don't know if that was PC or console, but obviously I'm playing on PC. So we're just waiting for things to iron out a little bit. And I've come back on here, and I'll be completely honest with you, I have no idea what our plan was, what we were doing, or where we were going with this. So we're going to have to try and almost start again, but we are carrying on. So I have made some changes. So over at the farm then, where the rice is, we had this rice field, it's looking pretty good. I don't see any dead patches in here, so I'm hoping that's going to be a good harvest. But I think it's next month or the one after before we find out on that. We don't water it anymore. Wrong ones. Got to get used to all the buttons as well. I forgot what all the buttons do. So there's no more watering of that. But what I have done, over here, I have actually moved in. So off camera, I have moved farms from the old farm to this one. Because it kind of makes sense. They've got so many more bigger fields. We've already got the rice down here. What I did is I went through and purchased, if we just go and speed walk, I got my eyes set on this field. It's a field of grass and it's going to be great because I really do want to get the buffalo. So we kind of need TMR. So we need to start prepping food ready. Can't quite get buffaloes just yet, but we're going to work towards that. So this field was quite good. I thought, oh, it may be a good one to look at trying to buy. But I didn't realise this field comes with the whole yard. You buy the whole yard. So I thought, okay, well, if I'm going to get the field, well, let's move. So I've been doing that off camera. It's just moving things around like the water, the saplings. We've got these here. So see, we've got two normal greenhouses. That's the mushrooms. Everything's sort of like normal. It's all moved over here. We've got a water tank now, which is automatically feeding all our greenhouses. Over here, we've got our rice sapling, so that greenhouse has been moved over. So this is going to do our rice sapling. At the minute, though, we're doing all right for the rice. We've got this here, and this is really the only field we've got. We've still got 362,000 in the bank. So there was a couple of things that were a little bit iffy with mod updates from the last save till now. It's still the same gameplay. And still the same save file, just a few things had broken and needed updating. We had 480,000 when we last left the last episode. So I basically decided this whole plot of land with that grass field was 460,000. So yeah, it's a lot of money. But the good thing is obviously over. We're going to have a look on here. Over here. So this is what we've got now then. So we go and click on here. We've got this field, which comes with all the farm. And obviously we've got the rice field, which we had before. If we go back over here and have a look, everything pretty much has gone. So where we had these fields here for the rice, and obviously we've got this one because we still got canola in it. And this one here because, again, we still got canola. So we can't really sell them yet until the canola's ready to harvest. This one comes with all the farmyard. So if we go back over to the house and we'll have a quick look and see. But yeah, so basically we're waiting for that to be ready. But as you can see, everything's moved. The silo's been moved over, everything's gone. The mushrooms, what we're here, that's been moved down to the other place. It's basically just emptied. Obviously the greenhouse we had here, the saplings, again, you've just seen they've all been moved. Shed, that shed's gone. The workshop's gone. We don't need the workshop now because we're actually closer to the store and the actual in-game shop. So yeah, it's looking a bit bare up here now, but it kind of made sense. So we still got everything that we had. So we still got the normal tractor, the combine. That might need an upgrade. We're going to use that on the canola fields because, again, it's smaller. That would make sense. But any of the bigger fields we get down here, because everything down this way, the fields are a lot bigger. And I'm hoping to sort of maybe get this field at some point. And then we can get some cows on there, get some buffalo. So yeah, everything's like pretty much the same. A couple of things have changed. I bought this trailer because since I last did a video, the Universal Autoload mod has come out, which means we can now pick up pallet on trailers like this. So that just makes things a little bit easier. The little truck we had, that's gone because you could get a couple of pallets on it, but then it would fall over because it was very unstable. So just got this trailer instead to be able to pick up like our kimchi and sapling pallets and, well, any other pallets that we start doing. Upgraded the planter to this. I love these planters. This thing's awesome. 8 meters. Beautiful thing. So I've upgraded that. Got rid of the other ones because, again, they were a lot smaller. We're kind of upgrading a bit now. And obviously, moved the silo down here. Not much in here at the minute apart from 20,000 litres of wood chips. But yeah, everything's looking good. Now, let's go across and have a quick look over at the sawmill. Not much has changed across here apart from, like, obviously, the sawmill still processing wood. We've got bits that are appearing from here. Obviously, the cement factory is quite slow. And we've got a set of tiles here. So that's still going. I think it's got enough stone in. Let's have a quick look and see what we've got in here. Oh, yeah, 173,000 litres. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. So, yeah, this is what it looks like across here. I think the only other thing I did change was, obviously, this. Because, again, from our last episode, we've now got new low loaders. I think this is one from the Silver Run Forest map. Is it Silver Run Forest? I think this is where this one comes from, and it is a nice one. And again, we can use that for auto-loading, so all the wood stuff can go on there. It has got ramps. They're just invisible until you press a button, and then they appear magically at the bottom. So it's just a little bit better, because for stacking pallets, our other one had got a slope on the neck here, and it made it a bit awkward. This one, it's all nice and flat and squared off. So, pretty much is it, same price, just swapped it in. And there is also a mod that I'm trying, and I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it or not. It's a tyre wearing mod. And it's a mod where basically your tyres wear down. So you can see we've got good tread on them. But the more you run around with them, well, at the minute at the bottom, I don't know if you can see, it says 2% wear. They will go like bald, go like slicks. And then it starts like losing grip when it gets wet and stuff and you start wheel spinning. I don't know if that's going to be an expensive one or, you know, if it's how it's going to pan out that. So we will see. But yeah, that's how things are looking at the minute. So I know we are feeding the temple then, and that's where we're making our money. 362,000. Nothing's ready at the minute. The rice isn't ready. The canola fields are not ready, but the grass is. Now, luckily, the farmer before has fully fertilized this, so it's 100%. It wasn't rolled, so we've got a 97% yield bonus on this. It's looking pretty good. So I think we should start tackling this. So it's time to go lease. I think we're going to turn this into silage. And obviously, I've put a bale storage in here. Now, we've got 4 straw bales, which randomly were just on this farm, which is strange. They were literally just stacked up against this wall here. So, I've gained 4 straw bales. So, we're going to go for square bales. So, we're going to cut this, swath it, get a baler, square baler, and then wrap them. And then we're going to just store them all on here. And I'm going to try and get some bales in here. We've got some hay and everything ready to make TMR. But when we do get the water buffalo, I have seen we can get a TMR mixer, which is a lot easier than trying to mix it ourselves, get the right quantities and stuff. We can just put it in a mixer, run a trailer underneath it, which will do it all for us. So that just makes it a lot more easier. So yeah, things are going to be a little bit slow while we try and pick up where we kind of left off and what we were doing. But I know the goal was to do the temple. And that's what we're going to do. But we're going to see if we can try and build a farm. So let's start that now. So this is what we've got. The Chrome Big M, the baler, silage additive in it as well. It's on swath mode, and the lines are set for steering assist on the field. I think we've got everything covered here. So we should get a nice amount of bales. The wrapper is back at the store, and I'm hoping it's the right wrapper for this. It should be. It says it will do the same bale sizes, but sometimes you can have a bit of a mystery of trying to find the right wrapper, so we're going to find that out the hard way. Fingers crossed it should be okay. So, everything's looking good. We'll just go and drop this down. We'll swap back to the mower. We'll activate the mower. We'll drop them down. Yeah, and fingers crossed this should be pretty good. This should be swath mode. So, we'll go and activate that. And fingers crossed, let's see. Are we all picking up? Oh yeah, it's all picking up. Now, the balers have been set to 220, so not the big 240, because I know sometimes you can have issues with the big 240 in the wrappers. So I thought if I go for 220, the wrapper says it will go from 180 to 240, so We go in the middle, we should be safe. Don't want to go too small. What are we kind of getting here per bale? It's looking, I'm going to guess, around, is it 8,000? No, 9,000 litres of bale it's looking like. That's not bad at all, that. Let's carry on just past the field a little bit, make sure, because we've got the baler on the back now, we need to make sure that we get everything picked up. This should be pretty good, this should. Let's just go over here. Again, it's been a while since I've done this, so trying to remember all the controls. It's slowly starting to come back to me. We'll activate that, so the line's on. We'll put them back down. I can't remember how we activate cruise control. No, that's the lights. How do we activate cruise control? I can't remember. So let's just carry on. Let's see if we can try and get some of this done in a bit of a time lapse. Say that is looking pretty good. That is, I do like this setup, this mower, baler like this. You just get everything done so quick. Now, I don't know, I think you could probably get I wonder if you could get a tedder when we do hay, because we're going to need to do hay, and obviously this field seems to be a good size, so this mower with a tedder on the back will fluff it up, then we just need to go over it again with a windrow, unless I don't think you can get a tedder and a windrow together and do it all one. I think that's pushing it a little bit. But this is definitely a good setup for doing this anyway. We just got to hope now the wrapper's going to be okay. The only one thing I don't understand is I'm not very well up on the whole, like, balers with twine. Looking at the figures here, you can see that the silage additive's gone down. It says square bale twine, 32 out of 32. Have I done something wrong? Like, do you have to activate it? I don't really understand. I'm not fully up on that whole thing. Looking at these. I mean, hasn't that got twine on? Isn't that what them lines are? It seems like it's working, but I don't know. Let's just turn this thing off a minute. It's a little bit loud. It looks like it's got it. I mean, looking in there, it says 26 litres of twine. Are you meant to do something with this? Open vehicle. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I'm not really sure. Like, if I'm meant to do something with this. When I leased it, it said, did I want twine with it or not? And I'm like, yeah, why not? Go for it. But it just doesn't seem like it's moved, surely, in a field this size. That should have gone down some. I mean, I'm just guessing. Like I said, I don't know. But surely, 32 out of 32, that should have gone down some by now, surely. There is something, like I got a pallet of something left at the yard, well, back at the store. But I assumed that it wouldn't let me try and put that in the baler. Where is the actual store, actually? Store's over there, so yeah, we need to go, we'll go this way. Let's get this back to the store. You know what, we could actually return this from here, because we've got to go across to get the tractor to pick up the actual bale wrapper. So yeah, let's return this, go get the bale wrapper, and then we'll have a quick look at that pallet and see what it actually is. So let's have a look over here now. So we got the wrapper, again, same colours. I don't think... do you know, it just... I'm not sure. If you know it all, then please do let me know in the comments below. Let's just turn that off. Right, so this comes with the wrap already built in. Now, I'm hoping this one's going to be okay. We're going for like a... well, that kind of coloured green bales should wrap it in. You see, yeah, that colour. This one should be okay. It does between 180 and 240 bales. I did get some silage additive, and then I found out that I could actually get it in this, which is cheaper. It was like 3,000 for 60 litres. This is 1,000 litres at 5,000. I'm like, yeah, you know what, we might as well get this, because then if we need to obviously rent the equipment again if we're doing a, you know, cutting it again. So that's obviously, we can just leave that here. We could take it back to the yard, but I might as well leave it here, because the equipment we rent is going to obviously appear here, fill it up, and then off we go. Now this is the twine. But this is what appeared when I got the baler. But it wouldn't let me put it in. I mean, is there a certain way you have to do it? Like, I put the baler near it, and it was just taking the silage additive in. It wouldn't actually take this in. But then I asked about it, like I said, I wanted the twine with it. The balers look like they got twine on, but then, is this an extra pallet, or... I mean, it's 24 rolls. I really don't know. Maybe I did do it wrong. It showed 32 out of 32, so something's telling me that it didn't have the twine in. I don't really know, to be honest. If you know, like I said, please do let me know in the comments, because, yeah, I think I might have done that wrong. It surely should have gone down from the 32 out of 32. So let's get this back over to the field now, and then fingers crossed this is going to be okay. I'm hoping. Quite cool in the chrome colours. Yeah, I'm hoping that this one's going to be okay. We have got a few others that we can try. Everything's been leased, so obviously we've not wasted too much money. And I think I did forget to say as well that we, according to the counter on the lawnmower, it was actually 53 bales. That's pretty good, isn't it? There was a little bit left in the baler, but I'm not really too worried, because it would have made it a funny, like, 4,000 litre bale. These have all been around about 9,000 litres. Come on, please. Yes, beautiful. Now, there we go. You see, it's got bale wrap there. 12 out of 12. Oh, hang on. We need to work out how do we put on the automatic drop. Turn on automatic drop. Yep. Beautiful. Alright, well, that's going to be quite a good one then. It's going to be a nice amount here. 53 bales. 9,000 litres each. That's a nice amount of silage. So we'll go around and get this done. These will all ferment. We could leave them in the field, actually, for now. Because I don't want to... I'm a bit worried about if you... I think we've tried it. I'm not sure. If we go put them in storage, are they going to detect them as grass only? Or will they actually ferment in storage? I'm not sure. I think I might have said this a few times before. I don't want to try it just in case. But at least we know now the setup to be able to do this. We know that this wrapper does actually work for these bales, so this is pretty good. So I'm going to go around and get all these wrapped. I'm not going to make you sit and watch me wrap all these, because it's going to be a little bit of a slow process. But we'll come back when we get the last couple to do. So we've got just a few more to do. There's a lot of bales there. Looking good. Hopefully these won't take too long to ferment. Now we can see that this wrapper's working right. You can see the bale wrapper's going down because it's now 8 of 12. So there must have been something I'd done wrong with that bale twine. Maybe that pallet should have gone in, and... But you would have thought it would say 0 out of 32, wouldn't you? If it was empty. 32 out of 32, to me, says that... Well, it's 32 out of 32. That, to me, I thought that was full, but clearly not. Right, I do believe that is all of them. We'll fold this back up. This is looking pretty good. So now it's just a matter of letting them ferment. We might as well leave where they are for now. When they're fermented, we can then obviously put them into the bale storage, which is just there on the right. I'm going to try my my trailer with the auto load. I'm not sure exactly how the auto load works with bales. It's a bale trailer, so it should do. But it'd be quite nice. I don't know if it's quite the same as what we used to with the auto load, and it's slightly different. But I don't think you can quite just charge around now and pick them up like we used to be able to. I think you have to actually press a button every time to load them. So let's just go and detach that. We'll send that back from here. That is awesome. So we'll remember that one. Return. Yes, thank you. I mean, a bale wrapper. We could have, I suppose we've got the money. We could afford that and buy that outright. Let's go part this up, because really that is it. That's everything we can do for now. We need to get some fertilizer, because we've got this spreader, but it looks empty. Yeah, it's empty. So we need to get some fertilizer, because we're going to need to hit this with fertilizer, because it's only 50% done now. So yeah, before we go sleep, I'm going to wait till they're sort of fermented. I'm tempted we could pick them up. I mean, that's 1 ton of bale. That's some bale, that is. Oh, hello, it's jigging. That's weird. So yeah, that's pretty good. So it's going to take a little while to ferment. Yeah, everything's looking pretty good. So next time we'll be able to probably get through into the next month. So yeah, August we should be able to. These should be ready in August, and fingers crossed the canola fields as well. We can sell the canola fields. Then we can get rid of that little farm altogether. And what I'm kind of hoping is if we can try and buy this field up this top corner, or like up here somewhere. I'm hoping we can put like a cow pasture so we can get the water buffalo. And then we could literally run the fence all the way around this field and have this field as the whole pasture for the cows. Get some water buffalo in. Start them out young. Maybe... not the oldest. I don't know. We need to see how much it's going to be on price-wise, really. But yeah, start them out maybe in the middle somewhere. And then, yeah, we have got more fields we can expand to. But yeah, let's have a quick look on the map. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This is the one I'm thinking of. That'll be, what, 264,000, so say nearly 265. We've got this one here as well, which we can buy. That's the grass field we just done. There's our rice field. We've got all these over here as well, and then this one here. Yeah, there's plenty around. Got, again, these over here, they're all nice flat fields. So we've got plenty of expansion over here, which is good. And then over here, this is our little area for, you know, like all the sawmill and stuff like that. So yeah, I think moving down here was quite good. It's something I was going to work towards, but we just managed to sort of get there a little bit sooner. The sawmill's really been popping off with all the stuff it's been giving us. But yeah, I think for like a first get back into it episode, I think this has been a pretty good one. We've got everything for the doing the rice. Yeah, fingers crossed that should be ready, and we shouldn't have too many dead bits. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if it changes in the next stage. Like, as in, will we suddenly show up then some bits are dead? I'm not sure, but that's looking pretty good. So yeah, that is going to be it for now. I'll see you back here in the next month, and in the next episode, and we'll, fingers crossed, they should have fermented a bit better. I don't think they would have, in 1 month, they would have fully fermented, but they should have been better, and then we can tackle some rice. Thank you so much for watching then. I will see you back here in the next episode.